Hi girlies! Remember back when this was popular? Well, I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, so I've lost time to make up for it. So, the plan is to take loose inspiration from how capsule wardrobes are laid out, using sustainably chic as inspiration. I mostly just did this to stop myself building like entire wardrobes for all 6 girls. My main inspirations were Steal the Spotlight and Alexa Sunshine 83, who are my main fashion inspirations of YouTube generally, and also KL Lifestyle, who are like actual fashion teens, a thing I never was and certainly am not anymore, so I figured I'd check in with the experts. Disclaimer, Shein sucks, but I'll credit them even though they've never credited anyone. Starting with Bloom, I have genuinely no idea how to explain my thought process with her. I just know what I thought was right and what I thought wasn't. I tried to not make everything just this same shade of blue, but you guys ought to get used to it. I love this little sunflower one though because it suits her thematic naming, and also I ship solar flare. These blouses are all so flouncy and yet somehow casual. I can't explain. I also needed hearts everywhere, so get used to that too. Lo, behold, they're back! I'm also using butterflies and flowers a lot because they suit her story. Okay, Bloom is the girl to take the Canadian tuxedo to a fashion moment. These flared and heart jeans, perfect. The pink dragon sweats, the star plaid skirt too, and I love the pink shimmer on this blue skirt that just serves her fairy forms. My goal is to give each of them a casual dress and a fancy dress, and yes, these are the exact same shade of blue, but I mean, they're both correct. Canadian tuxedo. You know I'm right. Okay, the blue boots are just her Winx form boots. The trainers are denim too, and I'm not sorry. The fluffy pink heels are a bit out there, but I'm thinking about her Charmix bag. And speaking of the Charmix bag, also more hearts, dragons, and butterflies. And this dragon is charming, it's too much. Okay, raise your hands if you were part of the demographic who called her Layla. What was up with that? Anyway, she's the one I had most fun with actually, because she has this really specific and yet also really varied style. That said, I'm biased towards season 2 Aisha, and it shows. I feel like she's one of the ones that can pull in bohemian elements but also street elements. I say blouse, but a tropical shirt is a blouse, right? I also love this floaty aquatic style as well, and this pink like watercolor style. I don't know, it looks like paint, which feels right. It doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. This purple jumper with the star, yes, I'm a jumper sayer. It feels so right. I also love this butterfly but make it Destiny's Child. And as the show goes on, they add more of this teal, and I love these sleeves. Okay, so this is a dress, but lines are blurred, and tell me it's not perfect. And she's very athleisure coded, I feel. I also love the boho for her, and I would die without the cargos. Okay, yeah, on the last slide I had a bottom that was a dress, and on this slide I'm calling it a dress, but I mean, it's also so right for her. I wasn't sure about the satin one, but it's very mermaidy and I love this color. I see it. Aisha's style is so like ready for a hike, but the hike is the runway. And I feel like both these jackets hit that brief in different ways. Again, that comes through with neon platform shoes and army green boots, but we also have the Glam Fairy of Waves heels for stomping. The boho turquoise is correct, and I think she'd be on the bum bags as fashion trend. Oh, and yeah, I call it a bum bag. Aisha is the girl on their Disney trips who has the snacks, and she's not the most mermaid girl, but this pearlescent moment does give a hint to that. With Stella, I want to hint at that tarot, mystical, sun styling, you know the one. We'll see more of that in a bit. But mostly I'm thinking Sharpay Evans. Okay, you see the vision? Cute, little boho, but high-key fashion girl. Stella is the one I had no qualms about making her aggressively color-coded. Girly lives and dies in orange, but I did pop more of like gold in here as well. Ugh, this bow. These bags are so interesting, and that's so Stella. I'm imagining her doing like a flirty little wink over her shoulder. For bottoms, I wanted to go ruffles. Ruffles, bows, and like a floaty fabric. I want this little pink one IRL, but it looks tiny. Stella could pull it off, and maybe I could not, but you know, a girl can dream. See, here's that mystical vibe I was talking about, but also I can see Stella rocking up in this ruffle upon ruffle upon ruffle, vibrant orange dress with like gold accessories everywhere. A little break from setting our eyes on fire with the jackets, with this pop pink floral and this like boysenberry color. The espadrilles are correct. The neon green is correct. I'm correct. And we have a little more boho with the bag and the necklace stack. And I like the blue in the sun earrings. Stella is the sort of girl who does give like heart-shaped sunglasses vibes, but I felt that the stars just brought it more into her theme. She's the star. Flora, my pink girl, and also my fave in Animal Crossing, though that's a whole other video. She's not only a boho girl, but she's the boho queen. And she's not only a florals girl, but she's going full flower power. I mean, duh. This daisy right in the chest is a given. The lettuce hem is so fitting, and these sleeves and the ruched top, ugh. Okay, so that one isn't basic, but that's just right for Flora. These cropped ones are basically just cosplay pieces for season 1-ish, 2-ish, and the full-length button-up is a little bit more mature. Okay, so the two of these are jumper dresses, but that just seems right. She just seems like that sort of girl. The green one is in Flora's shade, and the yellow one is from the Shein Frida Kahlo collection, and we are not unpacking those ethics right now, but Frida does seem like someone that Flora would really appreciate, so it fit to me. And the third one is pink with flowers on it. I mean, do I need to justify that? Okay, I cannot picture Flora in like trousers or jeans. These loose butterfly shorts are all I can imagine. Generally, I picture floaty, feminine, usually longer. Oh, I love this asymmetrical one. And we have more asymmetry in this first dress, but they're both floaty, feminine, and darling shades of pink. Flora is definitely the character that I have the clearest vision for fashion-wise. Our boho trending also carries through to these jackets, and there's nothing really more to say on that. Did I take the floral a little too literally with the shoes? No, shut up. But Flora is also kind of a girl who would like stomp. Like she has to have big platforms, you know, like everything else is floaty and elegant. And these are just a little stompy. She can strut a little, you know. Get you a girl who can do both. Okay, I don't think I need to justify the scarf, the bag, or the strawberry bandana, but I swear the beret isn't just because it's green. I can't explain it. It just makes a gal look like a little berry head. That just makes sense. Okay, so Musa kind of caught Bloom's deadly monochromatic disease. I wanted more purple, but like none of the purple options that I was finding were really serving exactly how I wanted them to. So we're painting the town red. Yep, that's the justification we're going for here. It's a choice. Okay, there is nothing basic in these basic tees. The cutouts reference her season 1 look in a new way, and the pops of black give her a bit of an edge. I love these zip and chain details, and also this preppy little collar. I think Musa is all about the unexpected. Again, we have this corseted hoodie and one with a little bit of bodice with contrasting sleeves that just feels like casual with a bit of spunkiness. I don't know about the skeleton, but it leans into an edgier look that I think really suits her. I'm back on my flares BS, but I think all of 3 of these are necessary, and one pair even has music notes. The plaid skirt is a nod to her later season looks, and the sparkly skirt is just like a legal requirement. It's Winx Club. I think the black dress that looks like bleach stained reads very street style, and I had to do a halter because I think that really suits Musa's style. We escaped Redland for a bit, and I thought that both of these kind of like bomber style jackets are totally in her wheelhouse. The red sparkles. This is Winx Club. The heels are so fairy and look ready for dancing, and the platform sneakers are so funky and spunky. The rainbow ones are a bit of a wild card just to get away from the red, but I do think that they go well with the style that we've built. The visor is unique. The music notes were required by God, like they had to be in there somewhere, and this pink metallic bag really goes well with some of her later season outfits and is also something that has now gone on my wish list low-key. Tecna was my fave. Raise your hand if you remember her having an English accent for some reason. I have dyed my hair pink more than once, and I'm tempted again now that I'm analysing Tecna. Aisha is now the second most fun that I've had. Why is Tecna like half dark academia and half like vaporwave cyberpunk? All wrapped up in athleisure. This was kind of a challenge. Pale purple sportswear was definitely an easy start, and the sheer holographic top and this like crisscross back giving a bit of drama. I just wish that the half zip had like neon green contrast stitching or something. The rainbow is very much Flora, but I think that this particular color palette feels very within Tecna's style too. And the metallic blouses, especially one with a blue-green duochrome shift, I'm pretty good at this. Okay, someone had to have Argyle, and the colors are perfect. And this funky little pattern is so fitting, and I had to get some neon green in there somewhere. Again, I feel like a Tecna wardrobe has to be wrapped in a nice athleisure bow, but we've got tie-dye pink, bleachy purple, a purple to green gradient, and these neon green shorts. I also feel like this long line skirt just feels right. She's not like a skirt girl to me, but this feels like an exception. Honestly, I feel like she's more jumpsuit than dress, but this is the rule I set myself, so I went with the same kind of fabrics that we've been going for this whole time. We rinse and repeat with this green metallic jacket and this moment. How do I explain this moment? It kind of looks like Aisha's from earlier, which reveals my shipping biases yet again. Okay, shoes. The pumps and sneakers are a non-issue, but listen, I just think she'd be a cardboard boot girl. They're cute, kind of practical, and they're unique. I live in a lot of delusion. Don't worry about it. Again, like Aisha, I think she's a bum bag girl, but I also see harnesses, ties, and a lot of neon. I was originally going to go for different earrings, but Tecna could be a Dungeons & Dragons girly, so the D20 dice definitely work. And that's it. This nearly killed my laptop, so I'm gonna let her rest now. And I'm also going to rest now. Bye, girlies!